see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me, because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be myself.
Hello, ho-ha, and good evening. It is I, Cjsgoose. I made it here. I didn't know if I would, but I did. I don't know how long we'll be on for, but we'll just do a little bit. Try and get some more of this basement done. I managed to do a little earlier on. Oh, I seem to have a fish. Oh, I probably need that. I'll eat that. That sounds good. I have, you may or may not notice, hold on. I have moved this little prison down here. This one is a slime chunk. There was a slime in here earlier on, and I was going to do a stream this morning, but I didn't manage to get around to it, so I ended up just coming back on, and there was a slime there to show you, but he's gone because, well, my sword kind of hit him a little bit. So he's toddled off and left us. I've got this one in, and I brought a little bit of this over. I've obviously left the block. I think I was breaking them, and then I fell off, as per normal. So let me try and get back up the top. Yeah, so I've got two of the pillars almost in. Let me try and get onto here. Oh no, I've got it in. I did actually put it in. Yeah, so we've got these two put in today. Let me break this one. And yeah, we can carry on going along the side, can't we? I put the lamps in. I've got those in. I haven't put the skulk in, which is a little bit annoying. So I really want to try and get some of this finished. I just can't get myself to do a huge amount at the moment, so every little bit that I do is just going to gradually get there. I'm determined that this is going to be a completed room. It would be really nice to actually have some rooms completed and function in the way that I want them to function. There should be some gaps in here, but we'll just take it the whole way across. I think it will probably be easier. I do know that that would... Does it go like that? Maybe. Ah, no. No, Nestle's here. Oh, that's okay. I mean, technically it's my name, so there's not really an issue, is it? You'll be pleased to know, I am sure, that Matty is at the hospital. He has been waiting a very long time and has not been seen, but the good news is he has gone to the hospital and hopefully going to get his head sorted. So for those that don't know, Matty suffered some type of a head injury. He hit his head on a windowsill. I mean, I shouldn't be laughing, but he did. And has then been suffering from nasty headaches and stuff. And yesterday we were all worried, and we were telling him to get to the hospital in case he had concussion. And he didn't want to go, but he has gone today. So just waiting to hear the results from that. Just want to know that he's okay. So Matty, if you are listening, I don't think you are, because we've just had a conversation that you probably wouldn't be on. You know, we are worried for you, and we hope you're doing all okay. 110 billion. Oh, I was going to go on there and see if I could sell those skin crate keys. I completely forgot. Oh, it's dark now. Oh, I nearly caught that. Maybe I'll pop over there in a little while. We'll see. Harry's here. Hi, Harry. 110 million for a ritual skull. That's crazy. Oh gosh, it's dark. Who turned out the lights? I'll be glad when we can get back to playing PGG again and hope that it feels better. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if this is how they want it to pan out, or with the developers, you know, or if they have realised how bad it is. But it may be the direction that they want the game to go in, so they might not change anything. I don't know why I keep seeing my cursor on the other screen now. The screen has frozen again. It has. I've just realised. Why does it keep doing that? I have to just remind myself how to fix it each time. I'm so sorry. All I have to do is just click off it and click back on. What on earth is making it freeze? If anybody has any suggestions, I would love to know. I spent over a week building a better gold farm. You do make me chuckle. Oh, have I used it all? That's a problem. Why? I didn't want to use all of that. Well, I mean, I did because I need it, but we've still got all of this part to do. Let's go and see if we can grab some more. You're still not finished yet. Well, I mean, at least it's keeping you busy. Earlier on, I finally cleared out these. And I had a very bizarre situation where this one started to have glowstone in. And somehow, this hadn't broken, but this had changed to glowstone. I have no idea how that happened. But somehow this had a glowstone in instead of redstone, but all of the fish were still in the right place. So I don't know how that broke, but I have fixed it again. So I've also dumped a crafting bench up here, and I've dumped that. That's what I got out of it. And I think there was a little bit more, actually. We'll take a couple of those. No, I don't need to take another one. What did I need? Oh, yeah, we needed terracotta. Ah! Let's see what we can find. There should be a box full in here somewhere. Here it is. And then we need to find the grey. How many more do we think we need? We need quite a few, I think. 7.8 thousand souls for 110-ish billion. Sold the ritual skulls for 3 billion. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Oh. I can put these ones back. No, not the redstone. Sorry it's a bit late today, but, you know, I do try to mix them up when I can. And I just didn't know. I've tried to come on twice, I think, today. And then I sat down and fell asleep, so that didn't help. Yeah, I was going to come on this morning, nice and early. Mook had me up at, like, I don't know, 4:15, 4:30, something like that. And so I was going to do a stream, and then I decided, oh, I will just sit here for a minute, and the next thing I know, I'd fallen asleep. So it was like, don't think I'll be streaming. Ran out of time before the tutors turned up. And then what did I do? Wow, I've got 1 grey dye. That's very helpful. That will give me 8 pieces. I need more than that. Where is the rest of the dye? Oh, I also need copper. I don't have enough of the debris. No, that's gunpowder. For a moment I thought that was dye. That's not helpful. Oh. Can't I just be organised or something? Sorry, I didn't mean to just cough then. I've got some copper here. Hold on, let me take that. We need those. We just... My inventory is too full. Let me put these back. I can't get my brain to work. Does anybody have a spare brain? I kind of need one. We need nuggets. I need chains. Nuggets. And chains. Is that enough? Oh. Right, we'll do 20. I think that would be plenty. No. And oh, I have no idea where it was. Hold on, that one. I've got copper over here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Leave those down there and leave that there. Right, so that's those. We have the copper chains. Now we need dye. Flowers. Okay, right. My brain has just finally twigged that I should be able to get dye from flowers. I don't know why it has taken so long. I used to be able to play this game, and I used to have flowers. Have I kicked them all out somewhere? That's an ender chest. I don't believe that they're in there. We've got bones if we need those. I can take those torches. Don't apologise when you cough or sneeze. Just because your stream doesn't mean we're going to critique on how many sounds you make. I know, but I would apologise if I was not on the stream. So that is just normal for me. But thank you. I really appreciate your sentiment. And I do feel that actually being a real human is very important. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm sure that was andesite. It was. Right, we can tidy that one away. I do feel that there is too much fakeness in this world. And everybody wants to be somebody that they're not. And one of the things that I have always said is, I'm sorry, but this is who I am. And you can either accept me for who I am or just don't be here. And I'm not going to change myself for other people. I never have done, and I never will. I will never be a sheep, as I call it. And I have always said that ever since I was really young. People have always tried to make me be somebody that I'm not. And I will not be that. I will be me, and that's it. I'm generally a very nice person. I'm an honest person. And if people don't want that kind of a person in their lives, well, then that's their choice. But I'm not going to change me for somebody else. It makes me quite unpopular, but that is me. So, can there please be some flowers here somewhere? What have I done with them? I've been in these like already. Oh, maybe I put them in bundles. That's a good suggestion. Laser's here. Hi, Laser. Oh, yes, CJ just sneezed. Yep, that's ruined my whole day. Not going to join the stream for another month. No. That's okay. It will be fine. For those of you that have just joined, just quick update on Matty. He is at the hospital. I'm hoping that he's going to be okay. He's been at the hospital for quite some hours so far, but has not been seen yet. So, but I'm very pleased to hear that he is there. Also, there was another thing. It's up to you guys what you do, but I have. I saw a post from Good Times with Scar, and I really like Scar. He's such an inspirational person who has such adversities to climb over and just does it with such grace and dignity. And apparently he's been voted for one of the top streamer or something like that. I'm sorry, I'm not very good with the streamer awards anyway. And he can be voted for. So if you go onto his website, if you want to, he has a link and you can vote for him if you choose to do that. I have just done it. I'm so chuffed. There's like 35 different awards. So there are other things, other people that you can vote for that you might like as well. I didn't even know there were streamer awards, which is quite crazy. Let me try this box. Have I got... I don't think I've got dyes in here though. In the green finger one. I don't know what I've done with them. Maybe I left them up the top. No, they're just random things. Alright, let's go and fly up. Let's go and fix this down here first, and then we'll fly up the top. Oh, I didn't want to come inside. I wanted to be on the outside. Never mind. I'm letting these change colour, but I might put them back as copper because I do quite like them as copper. So I'm not sure yet. You're sat on your piano trying to make a song by ear. Oh, well, I hope you get one. I've actually been playing the piano again, Laser. Ow, that's my head. No, I am determined I will learn Leonde. And I'm getting there. I am having a better time of it at the moment. Still not there yet, but better. But this is generally what happens, and then I forget everything. You're not cross with him now. No, I'm not cross with him either. I'm very pleased that he is being looked at. I was very concerned yesterday. Okay, if you would die, where would you be hiding? That's what I need to know. Flowers. It would be flowers, wouldn't it? Oh, try the box that says wool, dyes, flowers and carpet. That might have some in. No, because I've taken them out. Oh no. Where did I put them? They're... No, I know what they are. They're books. Where did I put them? Which flowers give us... No, I don't want to go on there. Which flowers give us grey dye? I think it's normally the daisies, isn't it? I think I use. Not those. I wouldn't have put you back in here, would I? I have to just go and grab some. I can't get on without them. What was that last one? Hang on. I think the open eye blossoms give... Aha! Closed eye blossoms give us grey dye. Can I produce more of those? No. Partial. Where are... Oh no, where is it? Which one is it? That one. Okay. So what has everybody been up to? Aha! I have bone. Have you all been... Are you all being good? Everybody's run away. Right. I didn't need to do that many. Aha! Yes, we can produce more of these. That's good. I do like this. Well, okay. We can make dye. This is good. I'm sorry it's just taken me forever to figure this out. I just can't get my head back into sort of playing Minecraft properly at the moment. I've had a couple of weeks off and I barely played while I had those 2 weeks off because I've been trying to do too many other jobs, but then I'm trying to get my body to recover at the same time, and so my body and my brain are just not functioning. But we're getting there. We're doing well. Oh no, we didn't want to waste all of that space. Get out. All of you. All of you. Out. No, stop placing more. Do not want the grass. We want these. And I'm going to have to throw some stuff out of my inventory. I'm worried they're going to despawn. Hold on, I can do that. Let me just scoop these up for a moment. Oh, how did I get that many that fast? Let's pop them in the glay. In the glay? In the glay. Right, okay. That makes a lot of sense. We'll pop them in the glay. One day there's going to be a brain back here, I promise. Okay, right. Now that's better. Doing the thing. Oh. Okay. I'll say yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, but I can't remember. That makes me sound like I'm very Authoritarian is what I'm kind of thinking of. I can't think of the word. I think that's the right word. Strict? Yeah, I mean, that's a good one. We'll go with that one. That explains. I am strict because I like how we are on here, that, you know, we don't have divisive subjects and politics. We don't have swearing. It's just a really nice community where we can just chat about different things and everybody is safe. Matty, how are you? Thank you for going to the hospital. I hope you've been seen, and I didn't expect you to pop in on the stream. I just wanted you to know that I wasn't going to be there to chat for a bit. I hope you're getting on okay and you get seen soon. You're still waiting. I know. I bet you've been there for quite a few hours. Well, I mean, I can't remember when I started speaking to you earlier on, but that was quite a few hours ago. I've had a few hours sleep since then as well. I was actually, I watched a video on Echo Soldier earlier on. He did his 15th birthday. He did a little video for it. And I didn't realise, but he does the same thing. He has a no politics rule and no religion, etc. It's just about talking about nice things. And anybody that steps out of line, everybody else joins in and makes sure that the community stays safe. So it was really pleasant to hear that it's not just me, and he's a really big YouTuber. I like Echo Soldier. He always sounds really kind and thoughtful. Right. How many more of these should I do? Nizzle, my brain isn't going to work on this today. Let's just leave it that you're doing something that you can't say on here, and that's fine. At like 8 PM there was people that have been waiting since 10 this morning. Oh. See, I'm not used to that kind of thing. You must live in a much busier place than what I do. I've taken my children to hospital several times, and my late hubby, and I think the most that we've had to wait is about 7 hours. And the children have always been seen quicker, and Mal was seen quite a few times quicker, but then he had cancer, and there were quite a few times where he was definitely an urgent case. And we would have telephoned in advance to the cancer unit, and they actually were ready for him when he got to A&E. So it was slightly different as opposed to just popping in because you need to be checked. Ow! Super Doge is here. Hello. Okay, we now have the facilities to make dye. Except I've lost them. Where did I put them? Here. Right. Let's turn all of these. Oh, let's leave one. Yeah, let's leave. No, let's leave that 6, and we'll take those. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I get it more now. Okay, so which one of you guys realised that grey looking terracotta is not grey? We've just spent ages making all of that and it's the wrong one. I hate it when I do things like that. I don't want grey dye at all. That's probably why I can't find the grey dye, because we don't want grey. Now I've got to do the whole process again. I just looked at the colour and I thought that's wrong. That was cyan. We want cyan dye. No, now I've got to look again. How did I mess that up? Well, I mean, it's quite simple, really. That is grey. That is grey. That's not cyan. That is not grey. That's brown. Rooty! Oh my goodness, how is Rooty? I hope you're doing okay. I know you've been really busy. You have a very busy, hectic life. Completely understand. I hope you're all alright though. We just made loads of grey dye for my cyan terracotta. Let's go for another fly, shall we? Go see if we can find what we actually want. Any chance that I've got them down here? Probably not. So we're going to need 2 lots then. You just have a silly mount on, yeah. We might need more of these, so we'll take some of those. Yeah, you please keep me updated. I'm just glad to know that you're in the correct place. So you look after yourself, Matty, and you get better soon. Ah, that's really unhelpful. I do that all of the time. I was going to tell my daughter's tutor something earlier on, and we were talking about something else. And the next thing I know, I have no idea what I was going to say. Yeah, you take care, Matty. Right, that's in there. And, oh yeah, we got a skulk. I'm sorry that I'm useless. Right, so we're going to need the cornflower. The orchids don't work. I always feel like they should be cyan, but they're not. Okay, and then we're going to need cacti. So I'm sure I had a whole bunch of green dye up here somewhere. Oh no, why can't... Oh, for goodness sake. Why can't I just fly? You know, I'm a goose. I'm supposed to be good at this. That's green wool. Oh, right. Okay, so we have tons of green dye. That's fine. Let me put that in the middle there. We just need the blue then. I can do this. Oh, go on then. If it's not the right thing, well, you'll have to just ask me another question. Yeah, I never got to the bottom of whatever the question was that I was going to ask my daughter's tutor earlier on either. I just completely forgot in the end. And it's actually my son's tutor too, but they both teach. Oh no, he teaches both of them on a Monday. No, we don't want all of this rubbish. Get out! You're taking up my space. It's very annoying having that. Your school started taking the balloons. Oh, so this is a conversation from yesterday. We were talking about the balloons yesterday, weren't we? Why are they taking his balloons? It seems like a very random thing. Okay. Now, if I dump these in here, now we should actually be able to collect some flowers. I'm still not convinced that I want to play in the hardcore world at the moment. I'm still very laggy. One of the things that I want to do is actually clean out my computer, because I do know that I've got a lot of dust in there. And I do need to give it a clean out. So I want to double check that it is a Mojang issue and not a me issue. Your braces are so uncomfortable, you can't wait until you don't have to wear them. Oh, how long do you have to wear them for? I know that some people have to wear them for years, don't they? A long time. I mean, in the end, it will be really good. And then hopefully the pain and the stress will be worth it. I would have loved to have been given the option to wear braces, and I never was, and I don't know why. Because I have really horrible teeth that are really close together, and I get stuff stuck in them all the time. They overlap each other, but I was never given the option. I don't know if it's... I don't know, because there were people that used to have braces, but at my age, but I don't know. Oh, well, at least you can take them in and out, so that's, I mean, that must be a little bit of relief rather than the fixed ones. It's more random when random people bring balloons to school. Okay. Right, we will make this grey terracotta. It's not grey, it's cyan. Cyan terracotta. It doesn't help that I keep calling it grey when it's not. Ah. So, not too much relief. I'll go to sneeze again, I'm really sorry. That is... Hang on a minute. So sorry. That is another reason why I apologise, because I do sneeze a lot because of my allergies. You figured it out, what, the song? Oh no, I needed to be up there. Now I've got to fly back up here. Hang on, I really should just check that we're on the right render distance. Hold on, let me just have a look. Thank you. Super doses. Just balloons will fix everything. They wouldn't fix it if you gave me balloons, I can assure you. I would not. Oh, I am on 32, yeah. So we're still getting lag. I don't know if you can see the lag. Does it affect you guys? Alright, let's give this a try, shall we? Let's make blue. And then let's make green. Well, we don't need to make it. You'll take some balloons? I hate them. I just don't like balloons. I never have done, I don't think. I think I liked them more when I was younger. I seem to kind of vaguely remember maybe liking them, but I just don't like them. They're horrible. I kind of have a lot of phobias. I try not to. But what I do feel is important is that I try not to pass my phobias on to my children. I do try that. I'm not very successful, but at least I try. You have like 2 balloons in your drawer for some reason, and they have air in them. Balloons where you've had air in them and then they go down and they're, you know, they're really small and you can put them in your hand. They're quite fun because they're more like a sensory toy. Why are they in the drawer? Oh yeah, why do they have air in? That is a really good question, Rooty. I don't know. I do not know the answer to that. We can do that. And then we should have a box. Can I have the box with it in, please? Can I acknowledge that there is a box with stuff in? I think it's this. No. Is this the flower box? I brought the flower box with me that I didn't want to do. And I've left my oh no. I left the cornflower outside, so now we don't have the original cornflower. That's annoying. Alright, we'll leave those. Right, where is the... Where did I put it? We had a box with the grey glazed terracotta in. Where did I leave it? That can go away. These can stay in here. am I so useless at this game? I've lost the glazed terracotta box. We don't need those or that. We don't need all of these, so let's dump all of that in here. And then we can take this. But where did I leave it? You're also asking yourself that? Can I check on media? Uh-oh. Why do you have sad face? Oh no, is that your hardcore world? Why is it all the way up there? Oh no, not the warden. Rooty. How many days did you do? So that's you and Panda gone. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Did anybody know where I left that box? Do I actually need it at the minute, or can I find it later? I think I can find it later. I don't want the grey terracotta. Get out. You are the wrong terracotta. You are not permitted here. Not right now, anyway. Okay, so we need to get back over there. Ah, no, there's a wall. Oh, all I saw was the redstone, and I thought I could land on it and forgot that I had all of the terracotta in the way. That would have been embarrassing. I have put this in the way. That's clever. Oh no, 970-ish. Oh, Rooty. Yeah, see, I actually, a lot of the times I don't even play with sound on. Oh, where did I dump the end stone? Is that in here? Okay, they're here. And where are the other end stones? I know. Rip a hardcore world. That's so sad. Oh, for goodness sake. What is that? I could have placed more. Let's just pretend they're not in there. We don't need to talk about that right now. Where is the... Is this end stone? There should be end stone. I just can't take any of this on board. I've got a couple of those. Oh, it's going to be bigger and better. That's the way to look at it, Rooty. Well, wishing you good luck with it. I daren't play mine at the minute because we had so many issues with the Bedrock edition. I'm sure that many of you have heard about it. I am still having lag, but I don't know why. But it is definitely more playable. I couldn't have picked a better 2 weeks to take off, to be honest. It's destroying an entire mountain. Well, I mean, if you're going to do it, Rooty, you may as well just do it good and proper. There is that. Now I need to be able to see. Oh, let's put that down there. Right, we need to remove a bunch of this. We don't want to waste the terracotta. No, I didn't want that. Get back up there. I'm going to put that there. And we didn't actually want to... Oh, we can waste the redstone. That will be okay. I'm fine with that. I'm not really fine with that, but I'm going to pretend that I'm fine with that. And I think I just take out those two here. I think so. And... No, I think it would then be these two lots here as well. Okie dokie. Right, so now I need... I've got 1, 2... Oh, I actually have them in my hand. That's useful. I actually have something there, ready. I need the axe. We don't need those. Right, so if I pop one of those there, put that into there, let's put this one here. Ah, that'll be a child. Is that my child? Hi, sweetie, okay? Okay, I'll just put the microphone on mute for a second. Hold on. Hello, ho-ha. Sorry, I have a hungry-ish child who apparently can see a nebula. So we may have to just go and set up the telescope in a few minutes, and I'll need to provide him with some substance as well. But we'll just sort this out first. By the way, Miss Goose, your friend, his little brother, whenever they have a good day, it turns out the guy I've been saying that is not his brother. Ah. Oh. I mean, that's kind of funny. I mean, at least you're being polite. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being polite, is there? Ah. That is quite funny. But at least you know now. Well, I mean, it's like the other day, well, for ages, I have been thinking that John is from Canada, but apparently he's from the US. So I don't know how I messed that up, but I did. I'm very good at messing these kind of things up. Just learned Fairy Tale of New York at a full speed of 5 minutes. That's not fair. I'm still trying to do Leonde like 5 years after I first started to play it. And I could play it, but then I can't play it. And that's even more frustrating because I could do it and now I can't. But I'm getting better at it again. And I used to be really good with music, and I'm not very good at music anymore. And it's really annoying. Can you just lay on day? Hang on, I'll pop it on here. That'll probably take you about 2 minutes. I think it's about a grade 5 piece. No, I want this one. And that one. Oh, no. Hello. Oh, thank you. Oh, the door just reopened by accident. Wasn't actually trying to come back in. That one. It's from his Islands collection. Oh, well, that's nice for your friend. You know that one? I love that piece of music. So for me, it's quite different. So for those that don't know, it's called Leonde, but it means the waves, and you can really hear the pattern of the waves in the piece of music as you're playing it. But I hear it differently, and I actually hear it as my husband's journey with cancer. The ups and the downs, the peaks and the troughs of all of that. So, oh yeah, I want to learn that one as well. I think that is one of the ones. I think there's 2 others. Is it Givenchy as well? I can't remember. I'm not very good because I'm just so focused on this one piece that I can't do. I'm nearly back to being able to play it. I can tell you what happened. I used to be able to play it. I learnt it on my piano, obviously. It was the first time I had a real piano, and I was really chuffed. I'd learnt how to play it, but I'd never had piano lessons. I learnt to play the piano on a harmonium, which is completely different figuration. And for anybody that doesn't know, it's a reed organ, and so you have to actually pedal the whole way through playing to create an air flow for the reeds to be breathed through, I suppose, if you like you would with a clarinet or a saxophone, for example. And so I had to try and do, I used to play on this as the only instrument that I'd ever, sort of piano-like instrument that I'd ever learnt on. And I learnt on brass instruments rather than, so when I was at school, I had tuition on brass instruments, and I couldn't have that and the piano, so I had to pick and choose. So I had the brass instruments rather than those. And then, so when I'd learnt this piece of music, a music teacher then pointed out that I wasn't using the pedals properly, and I had no idea how they worked. So I just used to keep my foot down on the loud pedal, which I can't remember the words at the minute. And apparently you're meant to keep lifting it up and placing it back down, and I didn't. And then I had to unlearn it again to try and do it, and I can't do it. Booty's back. What brass? Oh, French horn. I've played the trombone. French horn and tenor horn were mine. Oh, and the euphonium were the ones that I played mostly. So I learned on the euphonium, then I moved to the French horn, then that broke, so I then went to the tenor horn. And then in between, I would play the cornet, and the trombone. Love brass instruments. In fact, actually, it's really funny because most pieces of music that I really like all have a substantial amount of French horns in, and I never really realised it until I actually thought about it when I, watched them being played, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I really like it. Yeah, otherwise the strings clash. See, I never knew. Now I know, and I've got to trying to retrain my brain to use the pedal up and down every single time I've got to change bar. It's just like this. Oh, it's just like double Dutch. I just can't get it into my brain. And then I'm getting it there, but I can't put the feeling in. I know how I want to play it, but my brain just can't compute the whole thing at the same time. And then with this whole I can't read music anymore thing, and I can't follow the music where I am, and if I get lost, then that's it. I have to restart the whole piece from the beginning. It just takes me forever to relearn, but I've been really pleased with my progress so far. I just got to try and keep it going. I feel like I've had a little bit of me back this last few weeks, which has been lovely. French horn is difficult. Oh. The trombone is too slidey. Otherwise, string clash. It's easy to hear if you play the D and the C sharp with the pedal one after the other. Yeah, I can see. I'm understanding that more now. I am trying to take more breaks. I'm trying to be better with myself. For example, I've had 2 extra sleeps today that I didn't think I was going to have, but I did. I'm trying to learn I need to rest. Trying. Not very good at it, but trying. Right, we need more wood, as per normal. Takes up so much wood. Let's try and get this one in before we put the rest of that up. I do need to go and do this stuff with Mook as well. So how about we get this pillar up and then I'll go and see what Mookie wants. I think I've got to set up the telescope. Apparently we can see a nebula, which sounds pretty amazing. Probably. He says he's back, but I mean, he might be Bear. Might be Bear. Please don't be Bear. That sounds bad. Well, it's nice to see some of you here anyway. I've been really worried about the streams. Everything seems to be going wrong. Every time I just seem to be losing subscribers lately. I know that I've been struggling with everything, but I don't know. My streams are never professional. I don't know. Moog said he went outside. I saw it was a clear sky. And saw what he thought was the Andromeda galaxy. And then he has this app on his telephone and it said it was a nebula. So we're going to go and take a quick look in a minute. No, not there. You come out. And we can put these ones in. I have to say, it's really fun having a telescope. It's just that, but I'll put it outside in the new shed, so I've got to try and move it again. Oh, I don't have any. I do have them. Come on, look, we spent all this time getting them, so where are you? Yeah, I think me not doing the PGG streams has had a huge impact on what's going on with everything. It's very frustrating. But I don't want to just rely on the PGG streams. I want to do this. This is what I want to do. And I just hope that people can accept that. You have that as well. On Friday, you're meant to see some planets and stars from Wales. Insert Welsh language that I am not putting as against the rules. Aha! You've finally been seen, Matty! And are you okay? That is the main thing. Are you okay? Are you on your way home as well? I'm very pleased to hear that you have been seen. He's just going to say he's been seen and not give us an update. Ruti is here. It's not... It's just a concussion. Honestly. I knew you had concussion by what you were saying yesterday. That's why I wanted you to go to the hospital. It's not just a concussion. Concussion can be really serious. Are you okay? Have they given you some treatment or anything? Or... do not brush concussion off. Concussion is really serious. Well, I mean, there is that, but the point is he could have been very poorly, and I'm glad that he's been seen. I have no idea what I'm doing. Can you tell? You're good, they said, to try and not game for a few days to give your brain a break. Oh my gosh. Oh no, like the worst news ever. He would have been like, I could take anything, but don't tell me I can't game. Oh, poor Matty. Well, try to listen to them and take some advice. You know how concussion can be bad. It's not fun. You've had it. Yeah, I'm sure you've had it a lot with all of the stuff that you do. Oh, Goose. Can someone give me a brain, please? What I do is mess everything up. It's your brain. Oh. Yeah, but your brain's good. You know, you do music and stuff. Your brain's more attuned to the type of brain that I want back. I think I should have it. I used to have a good brain. And I want it back. I think it's only fair. You don't need yours. You're young. You can grow a new one back. There you go. How about that? Does that work? Oh, no. I need to break these. Not break them. Do not break them. Finders keepers. There's a film with, I think it's Steve. Is it Steve? No, not Steve. No, Steve Martin, not Steve Guttenberg. And is it called A Man with Two Brains? I think it is, or something like that. I can't remember. Basically, you end up with these brains having a conversation in a jar. It's really funny. It's from the 80s, I think. 80s, 90s. It's a really good film. I haven't seen it for years, though. I don't know what, in terms of modern films and politically correctness it would be, because I haven't watched it for a really long time. But I do remember it being a good film. Okay, right, so let me just be naughty and just pop this one up here, because this one shouldn't take very long because it's a single row. It feels wrong. Is this wrong? No. You get cat cuddles? Oh. My cat doesn't do cuddles very often. Although, I'll tell you what was really funny this morning. Mook was supposed to be having his lesson, and because he'd been managed to not sleep again, was up all night, and fell asleep at 8:30. Now, bearing in mind his teacher leaves at 8 to get here, he fell asleep at 8:30, so I couldn't communicate with his teacher to tell him not to come. Plus, Miku has a lesson with him as well on the same day. So it's a bit of a challenge to try to work out what to do. And they were both having an off day, so that wasn't quite so helpful. But then... oh yeah, while Mook was asleep... Sorry, I just lost my train of thought there for a minute. While Mook was asleep, the cat was sat on him, just right on top of him, in this really uncomfortable, awkward position. It was just really funny. And he wouldn't have even noticed. They're both homeschooled, yeah. Well, actually, it's not actually homeschool. So homeschooling is slightly different. Homeschooling is when you... as a parent, choose that your children do not need to attend school, or that the system doesn't work for them, so you choose to take them out of school and you take on the responsibility of tutoring them yourself. And in British law, a child is entitled to a full-time education to the best of their ability. And basically... Miku, I pulled her out of school originally with the idea of trying to put her back in, and then it was very clear that she couldn't. She'd been masking so much that she just couldn't go back into school at all. And then we tried to get her into specialist provision, and no school would take her because her needs were just too great. So the only option was for her to be home educated, and the council provide funding for her tutors, so she can have tutors at home, but they are supplied through her personal budget. Then they changed how the system works, and so I mean that's how Miku works. And then with Mook, the similar kind of thing happened, and he got declined from everywhere as well, because his needs were too great in a different way. And what they then did was, he's under the interim education team, which means that his education is also provided for by the council, but it's under a different system, and with the idea that hopefully one day he will actually be able to go back to school. But with Miku, they know that she just can't, so there's no option for her. But yeah, I'm very lucky. I had to fight very, very hard, and I often still have to fight very, very hard to keep the funding going. But there's no other route for them, unfortunately. And we live so far away from any of the schools, any of the specialist schools, which makes it even harder. Can you put a lamp in there? Thanks. That is a really good question. At the moment, it's not necessary. Miku is at level 1, like entry level 1 for education. So she wouldn't be anywhere near taking a GCSE. But technically, if she was able to, or if Mook is able to, then the council will support them in taking their GCSEs. So they don't lose out on their education. I mean, Miku is now 17, but she's still educated at home full time, knowing that she can't have she can't go to college. Even the specialist, there was a specialist college that would have given her just, what was it, 1.5 hours a week of tuition, and they couldn't even take her. So it's really sad. Yeah, you know, it's these are the kind of things that I like to talk about, because it's really important that people know that these things exist, and that not everybody can cope in the way that everyone else can. It's very difficult and challenging for my children, and it's also challenging for me because I can't go anywhere, can't do anything, I can't work, I can't leave them for any length of time. I can leave them now for probably about an hour or so, but much more than that, they can't cope on their own. Yeah, I think it is important for people to be aware of this. I have been summoned. I think Mook would like me to go and do this thing. So I think this is a good time to stop for a minute. Hang on, when did Miku turn? So I know! No, I don't say when their birthday is. I've never shared that. But yeah, she's 17. Makes me feel so old. Next year, okay, Rooty, you'll like this one. Next year, I will have not only oh, so right, hold on, I have to just rephrase this. I'm just got to land. I will have a new teenager and a new adult in the house at the same time. How did I manage to get them to turn to a teenager and an adult in the same year? That's going to be really scary. I know. That is really scary. So, yeah, one new adult, one new teenager. So at the minute we have preteen, pre-adult. So it's quite funny. Right, I'm gonna just toddle off for a bit. No, don't. It's most people, you know, they have a bit of a gap or whatever. But no, I've managed to do it in the same year, a couple of months apart. So that's gonna be great. I need to go and just check on Mook and go and have a look at this galaxy. So let me go for a little break and then I'll come back. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for being here. Let me just find the button. There it is. Is that it? Yeah, that's what we do. Okay, I'll see you soon.
a generation of my time. There is nothing we can do. Stop this plague from breaking through. Don't come around and waste my time. A generation of my kind. There is nothing we can do. but they never will. They wonder and wonder. I hear every stand of all the king's horses and all the king's men. Here I am on the run now, been there for way too long. I'm off to chase the sun now, for you know I'll be gone.
Always by your side. I'll be always by your side. Through shifting skies and endless miles, I walk with you through every trial. And it's enough, I gotta say. It's super important, we all need a place where we can just check in, kick back, unwind, surrounded by widows that feel like mine. These are the people sharing you up. Tears is for tears when things go wrong. Oh, a friendly show, yeah, they got your back. With a love like that, there's nothing you lack. It's more than just being there, it's a vibe. Heart to heart moments, feeling your choice, but I hope you're happy. I hope you are happy. One night long ago, you told me you would not succeed. Not like your friends with super wealthy families. Tears in your eyes, you set the bar.
Hello, ho ha! I'm back. I'm so sorry. That did take a little bit longer than what I'd planned. Mookie was having a good look at the stars. It was really clear outside. We got to see some really good ones. And obviously I needed to do him some food at the same time. And it's so cold outside. I've had to get him a hot water bottle and wrap him up back in bed. Make sure he's okay and he's got his food. So thank you, Ruti. You're going to go sleep, Laser, no problem. I don't blame you. Let me just see what you two had been writing. Laser was relaxing with his cat. Oh yeah, lots of revision. Your cat hit the keyboard. I was like, what is that? I thought you fell asleep on it. Oh yeah, you had a terrible time at school, didn't you? It's good to know. Need to work. Oh, you've got a memory like a goldfish. Oh, I think mine is like. If yours is a goldfish, I dread to think what mine is. Okay, right. So let's try and get on again. I don't know how long I'll stay on for, but let's try and get some more of this finished. So that was a nice refreshing change anyway. I do like to try and do things with the children. I can't help when they're going to just suddenly be interested in something. And I do like to take an interest in what they're doing. So, and obviously, well, no, it's not obvious, but Mook had only just woken up. So he needed to have his food and everything else. He's in topsy-turvy land, but he's trying to get himself realigned again. Oh, we've done... No, we've still got this pillar to go. That's what I was thinking. I thought there was one more here, but then I got myself confuffled. Let's get this pillar in, and then we've just got 2 more to do. We do need to adjust all of the ones at the base, though. I've only put them in birch and not in the texture, so we need to do that with these as well. We need more end stone. Hold on. Here. So we went and collected a bunch more end stone yesterday, which was very helpful. And let's put that one on here. I don't often start with those two. That looks like the correct line here. Do I just put in a few of these to walk along and then we can check? Yeah, I think so. Oh, we're out. Oh, okay. You've taken out you've been doing that mountain. I don't know how you guys can work so fast. I used to be able to do a bit more than what I can now, but I just can't seem to get my head to do anything. That's why we're still working in here, but I am trying. I'm going to sneeze again. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Oh, oh dear. Right. Is it easier to do it this way? That's how I normally do it. I don't know why I've been doing it the other way. That's not helpful. Okay, right, so we've got that one in. Oh, we can go over here now, can't we? And we're out. So do you think you're a hardcore player now, Rooty, or you seem to have dedicated quite a lot of time to your hardcore world? I don't think I'll ever be a genuine hardcore player like Looney and SB and some of the others. I like the idea of the challenge, but for me, the survival world with the story in is where I want to be. Being able to keep that story going for as long as possible is really important. So we want to do this one, this one, this one, and we can probably do some of those. Yeah, I like that. That would work. And then yeah, I think it is a real challenge, isn't it? I think you need to be a particular type of player to be able to literally be happy to throw your world away, don't you? I mean, if you know that you're going to die and all of your world, everything that you create is going to just be lost. I know that you can go back in and look at it, but it's just not the same, is it? You know, that's it. That story is frozen in time forever. I think it takes a particular type of player to be able to do that. And for me, because the story is just so important, it is such a challenge. I don't want you up there, thanks. Come back. Yeah, it's not a sacrifice that I'm willing to take, I don't think. Not permanently. Why do I not have a block here? Yeah, exactly. Like you said, years into a world like some of these, that's just... That is so much, isn't it? I think Looney is 3 years into his. SB's is over 4. Wow. I'll take a look in a second, Ruthie. Let me just try and focus on this for a sec, and then we'll actually have all of the outer pillars up. Oh, I need some more bamboo. I nearly broke that block instead of sorting it out. And try this one. Here we go. And we can get those out ready. I think I've got all of those in now. Let's add those in there just for a minute. Oh, I put them in wrong. Just for a change. Alright, so we've got this one in. We've just got 2 more pillars to build. And then what we need... we need to get all of that lot up, don't we? All of the shelves. Hold on, let me just have a quick look in media. Let me just F11, otherwise I break it. Wow, how tall was it? That's a lot. Okay, right, let me F11 again. Yeah, so we need to get those other ones in. And the question is, if I knock out all of these diamonds, will I have enough wood? I don't think I will. Wow. That's a lot. So, I'm just trying to think what's the easiest way. Let's get these up because it does look nicer when these are on and we haven't got the redstone staring at us. And we may also be able to go straight into putting the sculk on. Do you know what? I'm going to take the headphones off. We can put the redstone back. Let's just tidy our inventory. That will probably help me. Right, we want the sculk. Let's put these bits of wood away for a minute, and we could put that one in there. Let's put the end stone in there for now as well. Okay, and then we want the sculk, and just move everything out. I really like this little detail that we're adding in. Right, so we've got all of those in. I still don't feel like everything is running smoothly, which is really bizarre. It's just an odd sensation. There's obviously some kind of lag going on from somewhere, and I just can't quite figure out where it's coming from. It's really annoying when that happens. I'm really hoping that what I want to do next with this room is going to pan out. Alright, where did I put the skull? I just dumped it up there without checking. That wasn't very good, was it? Yeah? Yeah, hang on. I had a feeling Mook needed some help. I've just got to quickly go and help him for a second. Hold on. Hello, ho ha. I'm so sorry. Mook needed some help. He'd got a bit stuck with his food. Right, did I put them in? I did. Alright, so let's climb down from here. Where did that? Alright, it's over there. Don't want to waste the shelves if we don't need to. need to make a bunch more. Oh, actually, thinking about it, rather than making more wood, if we replace some of these down here, we'll have a bunch of stripped wood already. So that would be useful. How far do we need to go? Oh, we're not too far. I wonder if we'll have enough. That would be interesting. Oh, well, you would fall on there, wouldn't you? Just to be awkward. Oh, there's some over there as well. Didn't notice those. We've got a whole stack. I think that would be enough, because that will be 2 chunks. So, I think we're okay. Rooty, it'll be your little one's birthday soon, won't it? Where did that time go? We won already. Please don't tell me he'll be 2, because that would be really scary and I've missed an entire year. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Really? Wow. You do like to make things difficult for yourself. Congratulations. Two was very difficult for me. I don't know how anyone can have more. Well, I hope everything's going okay. Yeah, 5 years between my two, and it was that's hard. We got one more? Yes, one more of these to go. Nearly got all of the shelves on, both top and bottom, so it's technically picture rail and dado rail is what we're going with. Something often seen in British homes. I don't know about different countries. Definitely a British thing though. Yeah, I think picture rail is more common in the fancy posh houses, like your Blickling Hall and that kind of thing, where they had all of the pictures to be hung up. Oh, we've still got more sculpt to put up though, so let's do those as well. We definitely had dado rail. But I really like it, actually. I like having the two-tone walls. With a different... We used to have it like a different wallpaper at the base and then another one on the top. With the... Well, actually, I suppose some people would use... We had... Did we have a mixture? I don't even remember, actually. Well, if I had a fancy home, I would have... I would have both. But I don't have a fancy home. So it's not something to worry about. I ended up using my dado. I bought a whole bunch of dado rail to put in the property when we moved in. But, you know, life got in the way. And instead, I never finished decorating the house because obviously Mal was too ill and then passed away. And then it was just chaos trying to look after the children and everything else. So I never actually finished decorating the house. And instead I used the dado rail as a fence. I needed to fence off part of the garden for the rabbits to stop them from being able to escape straight away. So I used some decking that I had as the base, and then the dado rail for some slats in the top. It worked really well, except it's now rotten because obviously it's not designed for that job. But it worked for quite a few years. I mean, I did it. I was realizing earlier on today that I've owned my house now for 10 years. I can't believe it. In May, Mal will have been gone for 10 years. That's just crazy. I don't know where the time has gone. It's just zoomed by. Feels like yesterday sometimes, and then other times it feels a world away. Right, there we go. We've got all of the skulk up, all of the shelves. That is really good. If we stand here, yes, if we stand here, you can see all of the skulk. It's all in render, which is really nice because you can actually get that feel for it the whole way around. We've got 2 more pillars to go up. I've got to get those in. So come on, I really want to push this now. Let me get those up. And find the skulk again. Put that away. No pickaxe. And then we want that out of the way. I'll need that one. My end stone is over there. Should have enough for the minute, and we want one of those. We could take one of those. We don't need the shelves. We'll need one of those, one of them, and one of those. That should work quite nicely. We can take that, and then this one we can do that with. I did that. I'm just trying to mix them up each time. I can never figure out how I'm doing it, but I just give it a try so that it's different. I think I've managed to do it quite well so far. When you look, they don't look particularly blocky. She says looking at one that could look blocky, but I think it looks okay. But they do seem to look like they're more worn down rather than just in stripes. Those ones can only look in stripes because they're single, which is frustrating, but there's not a lot I can do about that. I think it needs to come up to here. Might be one more. I think it's one more. Alright. And these are the ones that always mess me up. And the thing is, we need to get these lights out. No, it's wrong again, isn't it? Why do I mess this up every time? No. No, I think it is right. No. I knew when I was placing it that it was wrong, and I did it anyway. It is really laggy. I don't know why. Sorry. That's not meant to be there. Oh no, you can stay actually. No, you're not meant to be there. That's a 5 now, not 4. If I remove these, that will make it easier for me to see. And then I can strip them easier as well. No, you're wrong. Which means I think you're wrong. You are. Yeah. Meant to be like that. You can be like that. You can be like that, and then like that. Yes, I think that's correct. Let's do the axe first, and then we can put a torch up there. I didn't finish these off. Okay, right, so that's one of that section. We need to come out one. Oh, what have I done wrong? I'm too low. That's 4. So that's annoying. I always do it wrong. We just take everything back out. No, let's do that. And then let's put these back in. Right, let's try again. Yeah, now I've blocked myself in. That's helpful. Okay, and then let's come out a little. We need some light. And we can see what we're doing. Gosh, when did it become 11:30? I'm so sorry. So sorry, I couldn't give you any warning. I knew it was about to come, but it was too difficult to talk. No! Oh no, I fell. So sorry. Do we still have one pillar to go in? We do. Hold on, let me just get back up here if I can. Oh, I missed it. Ow. That was painful.
What's with the sound that lifts me up from the ground and carries me all the way? I land on my feet and try to stumble up the street to get inside my door.
There we go. Let's remove all of my mess. Now, part of me is wondering whether to alter some of the lanterns or to knock some of them out. But at the same time, I'm not 100% sure if that's what I want to do. So I think what we need to do is sort of just live with the room for a little bit and see how it feels once we've got it all in. Okay, we've got one more pillar to go. That is amazing. And that could interfere with this section, so That's helpful. Let's just get that out of the way. Yes, it will be. Hopefully it won't be affected by these. So we need to knock that one out and that one out.
Still rough around the edges.
I think
I guess that some things never change. Yeah, I know that it's been ages.
we could potentially knock that out, but I'm not 100% sure. So I think we'll leave it. I think I purposefully had a block missing there. Do something like that, I think. By the looks of that. Yes, now I can touch the ceiling, so. Oh, now we've got this lot here. Alright, so this is a bit of a problem. So I take it I've got... No, I think these actually just come down. I think I'm going to have to dig through them. But why? What did I do there? Well, I must have taken them out to put those in. Looking at that one. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know whether to do it now or to do it tomorrow. So what would it be? That one? Yeah, and then those two would have to be where they are because they're part of the machine, aren't they? Or would it be that one? No! There. Then they can come out, so they would actually be inside where the ice water flow is, so they have to stay as they are. What is that? Ah! Where did they come from? I didn't even see those. That could be a problem. See if we can just climb up here for a moment. Okay. Just trying to figure out where it had gone. I thought I had broken it by accident, but I didn't. I just opened it. So we want to take that one. And that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like that, okay. Then strip all of those down. And then I think it's these two here. Like that. I'm assuming that's what I must have done on the others. First part is done. Put the torch in. And then yeah, we can have a block there, can't we? I believe. Why didn't I ever think about doing it this way? We're on the last pillar and it's just occurred to me I can do it this way round. That's quite funny. Annoying, but also funny. Do this. Ignore the top one. Probably put that in. Can I hang? No. I think we should just leave them off, maybe. Let's just come down for a minute.
We do this every day, we do this love for life. You got a smile that makes the sun.
No, messed that up again. Oh, I managed to get it, that's good. So we need to try and get to these last ones. Let's toddle off up here. And we didn't get the... No. Oh, nearly fell. So close to falling. Again. Yeah, we didn't get these in. Right. That is it. We've got all of the pillars in place now. I don't think it looks too bad. I mean, we've got this one has been built into, but there's not a lot I can do about that. Yeah, they'll just have to be as they are. If we stand back here now, I kind of get a sense of the room's grandeur. Actually, I think they work quite well. I still would have liked it to have been taller, but you know, that we did have that balance of trying to get it done. But as it turns out, I think it does look okay. So my next task is I've got to get the last of this wood. I mean, how much more wood do I need? We need enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 walls. I think that's like 2 lots of trees, so it's quite a huge amount. And then obviously we need to then start cutting everything out. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave it here. If I can stream tomorrow, obviously I'll stream, and in the meantime I'll try to get a few more trees and get this part filled in. I would like to do this trickier section of the patterns on the stream because I'm placing the respawn anchors and I'm quite likely to accidentally tap them and die, so it'll be more fun doing that on a stream. And see if we can get all of the walls done. So we're getting there. Oh, and I still need to do this piece at the bottom. I've got to try and remember. Oh, I did do those first ones. I mean, they do look so much better. Yeah, these first ones, I did those. We just need to do the rest, which is a lot. Right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all soon. Take care, bye-bye.